It's too cold. This is not that kind of channel. What's up? Today's video is going to be an updated tongue ring video. I know that I've had a lisp for the past couple of videos, mainly just the past two, and I got my tongue pierced a week ago, and I wanted to give you guys kind of an update on, the healing process, how long it took me, how bad it was, pain-wise, all of that good stuff, because I know you guys are super interested in my tongue piercing video. It got like 10,000 views as of now, which is pretty big for me considering I'm a nobody. So thanks for watching. I also wanted to say hello, welcome to the Good Vibes Tribe, to all of my brand new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing and giving my videos thumbs up. It really means the world to me, and I'm so happy to be growing my big giant family. I thought you guys were gonna say big giant dick. My big giant Good Vibe Tribe family. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. So first of all, the piercing itself, people always ask me, how bad did the piercing hurt? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. They're putting a needle through my tongue, which when you think about it, it's pretty freaking gross and kind of intimidating, especially if you watch them pierce it. It's pretty freaky. I closed my eyes, or I just looked away, but I think it's a lot easier if you look away. A lot of people have been asking me, how does the piercing feel when you first get it done? How's the piercing itself? On a scale from 1 to 10, the piercing itself is honestly, for me, was like a 3. And I know a couple of you guys commented and were like, oh my god, her face is twitching. I'm skeptical. Oh my god, it must have been super painful. It wasn't. The way I had my mouth, I was kind of half smiling. My cheeks started twitching because my eyes twitch too. I'm just a fucking psychopath. But it didn't hurt at all. It was about a 3 to 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, pain-wise. So getting your tongue pierced, the piercing itself doesn't hurt at all, in my opinion. Everyone else has their own pain tolerances, but I don't have like a super high pain tolerance. So I thought that for a tongue piercing, it really didn't hurt that bad. What hurts the most is the days after the piercing. That's what hurt the most for me. And I've had a few friends who have gotten their tongues pierced and said that the healing process was easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Maybe it's made of lean. No. I had a lot of friends that said that the healing process was super duper easy. They went and ate freaking Chick-fil-A right after they got their tongue pierced. It wasn't a problem. They didn't have a lisp or any of that. For me, on the other hand, not so much. My healing process was a bitch. A bitch. A bitch. I'm telling you, the first day that I got it pierced, it wasn't bad at all. My tongue swelled up, but it was like minor pain. The next day, sweet Mother Mary of God, it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life on my tongue. And I think it's mainly because I have a permanent retainer on the bottom, on my bottom teeth, and when my tongue swelled up, it was pushing up against my permanent retainer and leaving a dent in my tongue, halfway through my tongue, because my tongue was literally like this fat. It was leaving a dent in my tongue, and I think it's the dent that hurt the worst, honestly. So if you don't have like a permanent retainer in your mouth, I don't think you're gonna have as bad of an experience as I did. Also, I love food a lot. And the fact that I couldn't eat any solid food, I had to eat applesauce and soup and stuff like that for 5 days, pissed me off. I was in such a bad mood because I was just so freaking hungry. So the days after I got my tongue pierced were the worst. I think about day 3 is where things started to, get better and they didn't hurt as bad. But the day after I got it pierced and then the following day, wait, that is day 3. You're a fucking idiot. Oh my god. So the 4th day, but day 3 was really bad, and I had to take Advil, and my tongue was super swollen, and it just was not a fun time. On a pain scale from 1 to 10, I want to say it was like a 7, honestly. Things you can do to alleviate the pain that I found that worked the best is eat ice chips. Just go get a bunch of ice and just eat ice. It helps your tongue not hurt as bad. It relieves swelling. It really helps the most. I would eat ice. That's probably what my meals consisted of for that 5-day healing process. The last thing is aftercare. Aftercare, you really want to make sure that you pay attention to the aftercare instructions and you follow them and you don't skimp on the aftercare because it can get infected. I've seen my friend's tongues get infected. Her tongue literally turned yellow. So you really want to make sure you're taking care of your piercing just like you would any other piercing you get. Make sure after meals you are rinsing with mouthwash. You want to rinse with mouthwash and brush your teeth really well every day. You should already be brushing your teeth, but you know, brush them extra well because you don't want the bacteria getting into your tongue ring. And then I rinsed once a day with salt water, but make sure that you're using sea salt and you can't use iodized salt. You cannot use that. It will slow your healing process. I didn't know that until I looked it up. But you cannot use salt with iodine in it. Also, side note, it is possible to over clean your piercing. If you're using mouthwash way too much and you're cleaning your tongue way too much, you can actually get thrush, and you can also, you know, your tongue can get this really weird white film on it from over cleaning it. So make sure you're just following the aftercare instructions to a T. Pros and cons of tongue rings. I guess pro, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty aesthetically pleasing. I think it fits my personality quite well. You know, a few cons of the tongue ring is when you first get it pierced, they pierce it with a really long bar. Mine was so ridiculously long that speaking at all was impossible, as you see here. That sound really stupid, so thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button. And on that note, good vibes, tribe. Yeah, I sounded really stupid. So after you get your tongue pierced and it heals up, you can go get it switched for a shorter bar. My piercing place did not charge me. I don't know if yours would, but I got mine changed for a significantly shorter bar that made talking so much easy, in fact, completely normal to me now. The reason they pierce it with a very long bar is so that when your tongue does swell, it has room, because when my tongue initially swelled, you couldn't see any of the space on the bar, but as the swelling went down, my bar was like sticking out of my tongue about an inch at the bottom, and I could not talk at all. Anytime I tried to say anything like anything with a T, the bar would go over my teeth and out of my mouth, and I couldn't talk. So thank God I got a shorter bar. The only thing you have to really get used to is because you have like a foreign object in your mouth produces a little bit more saliva. So in my last video, the paranormal activity video, I still wasn't used to that. That's why I had a lisp with the short bar, because my mouth was creating so much saliva that I didn't know I wasn't used to it, and I still had a lisp. Now I'm used to it. Now it's fine. I can talk completely normal, and you know, it's not a problem. Some of you have asked to see my tongue ring, so I mean, I don't want to show you guys like my gross tongue, but there it is. That's my tongue ring. I just have a standard metal barbell in right now, which you should switch it for an acrylic, because metal is bad for your teeth, but do not switch it to an acrylic until it is done completely healing, because it is more prone to infection if you do so. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions. You know, I remember before I went to go get my tongue pierced, I was looking up videos on YouTube. I watched every video I could possibly find to get as much information as I could. I hope I was able to cover all of that information and answer all of your questions, kind of let you guys know what getting your tongue pierced is like. Honestly, if you want to do it, go for it. It's worth it in the end. I'm in love with my tongue piercing. It was definitely worth every bit of pain that I went through, and honestly, the healing process was bad, but it was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. Leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of video you'd like to see from me next. Also, while you're at it, click that subscribe button to join the Good Vibe Tribe. Let's make our family even bigger. And on that note, Good Vibe Tribe.
Good vibes, tribe.